Played. Slow those hands down a little bit. Remember, even though you've got the positive intent, you've got to make sure that you apply a little bit of control with it as well. So it's one thing to have great intent and it's one thing to be reckless. So you've got to make sure that with the positive intent, you provide some control and stability in your play as well, right? Because you can have great intent but play reckless shots. That's not what you want. You want to still be tight. You know, you still want to have a good defence, leave the balls you need to leave, but you've got to have good intent to pounce on any opportunities you get to score. So good intent is really important so long as you apply some control to those decisions as well. Right? Yeah. Batting's way too difficult if you don't have intent. It's hard enough as it is. Well played, good. I can tell in your movement you've got a little bit more energy about you, right? The movement's important. I can tell in your mindset, right, that you're playing with confidence. If I can tell it, the opposition will be able to tell it. The bowler's under pressure. So the way you move creates pressure on the opposition, sells a bit of a story, right? So if you're feeling a little bit nervous at the start of your innings, try not to let that infect the way you move, right? So, you know the old fake it till you make it? Shoulders back, look around the field, you know, like show that you're there to play, right? And then the bowler's under pressure, right? Everyone in this game's under pressure. And if we all feel a bit anxious at the start of an innings or at times in our innings, but
that was my biggest problem, my temperament.
Don't let them show it.
I didn't play an attacking shot at all. I was always defending.
That's it. So don't let them see any chinks in that armour mentally, right? So we all feel a bit anxious, but they don't know that, right? You walk out there, shoulders back, look around the field, take your guard, right, let's go, right? And then invariably what'll happen is the bowler might make an error and give you a ball to hit, right? And then you're away. Yeah. So you've got to make sure the power of positive intent and body language, right? And good movement, that puts pressure on the opposition and it actually gets you going more, doesn't it? It gets you in position to pounce on any mistakes that the bowlers or the fielders make. You've got to play that way all the time. Fake it till you make it if you have to, right? You've got to really have that intent. Because if your head goes a little bit outside the line of the ball, so if the ball's on this line, right? And your head goes outside the line of the ball, you're always going to fall and have trouble kind of getting alignment. So you've got to try and line your head and shoulder up to the line of the ball so you can maintain that nice alignment through the line. Otherwise, you're always going to fall and flick and play around your pad a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that a new bat?
No, I've used this.
Oh, nice.
See, it's dirty now.
Yeah, it's nice. All right, let's try and align that head and shoulder towards the line of the ball, and then your feet will follow. You're just getting your head outside the line of those deliveries a little bit, just falling a bit. Makes you a little bit susceptible to the off cutter or the in swinger. You don't want to lock that front foot off. You're getting bad posies.